What's up, YouTube? So, today's topic, I'm going to talk about finances. I'm also going to talk about, finances, fasting, like intermediate fasting, and just life in general, and like just wanting more out of life, right? When it comes to getting the things you want out of life, such as abundance, even anything you want out of life. So let's get to it. Basically, human desires, right? Let's get to it. So, one of the reasons why I'm partaking in intermittent fasting, the reason why I don't want to eat as much food is not because I don't like eating. As a matter of fact, I love eating a lot. I love food, and I'm one of my fitness goals is to gain a lot of muscle and to gain a lot of weight, right? I love to do that. I've been doing that my whole life, but especially since I work out a lot, so I need to eat a lot. But unfortunately, time is speeding up so fast. I don't even have, and like, I got so much things I need to take care of throughout my life. So, my schedule is hectic. So, I literally don't have time to eat food like that. And not only that, but like, I'm trying to manifest a lot of things I want out of life because I'm so tired of staying stagnant. And what I've heard is that, like, again, this is my opinion. When you fast, someone mentioned that when you do intermittent fasting, you're actually able to manifest. Now, again, in my opinion, I feel like it depends on each person. It depends on the individual. But what I've got from someone on YouTube, he mentioned that, like, when you fast, you're able to manifest the things you want because you're becoming more creative. He mentioned, I think his name is Inofe on his YouTube channel. Shout out to him. He mentioned that, like, the more you fast, the more you're able to become more creative because now you're using your energy, you're using your mind. When you're fasting, you don't have to rely on an outside source because when you're eating and digesting, it takes up a lot of energy to digest. And when you withhold from eating, your body doesn't have to digest as much, and since it takes a lot of energy to digest, and when you're not eating, you're pretty much saving up a lot of energy. Now, I know when it comes to fasting, it gets tricky because some people say food does give you energy, other people say fasting gives you energy. So in my opinion, it depends on the person, and it depends on their spiritual path. This is why I say, what may work for me may not work for you, and vice versa. What may work for you may not work for me. But I'm just gonna test it out. But I understand it takes a lot of time. But that's one of the reasons why I want to partake in fasting. One, because time is speeded up so fast. I don't have time to eat like that. Two, I'm trying to manifest. And the third reason why is because I want to try new things. I want to test out different diets. I want to try veganism. I want to try eating meat. I want to try pescatarian. I want to try fasting. So, and not only that, but I'm bored as hell too. So, like, I'm always bored. Like, life be boring sometimes. So, like, that's one of the reasons why I'm just trying new things. Now, when it comes to finances, right? Money, of course, in this life, we all want money. We all want things so we could have a nice house, so we could have a nice car, so we could travel around the world, so we could meet different types of people, so we could have nice things, right? And so we could dress and look nice, right? And not only that, but we need money so we can help out our families. We can help out our loved ones, our friends. Money is a great thing depending on who's using the money. You can use money in a great way. Money is a blessing. But when it comes to money, it depends how people use it. That's why you have certain people and like conspiracy theories say that the elites or the government, they control most of the world's money. That's why the world's so corrupt and violent and messed up. Because you have corrupt people hoarding most of the money. But it is what it is. But I am studying a lot of videos when it comes to manifestations, where there's YouTubers who talk about law of attraction, who talk about manifestations, and like for some reason I just feel so motivated to like do whatever it takes to manifest the things I want out of life. And once I do get it, I will share with you guys as well. Well, I'll share with you guys right now and stuff, and I will in the future as well. So, but I don't know. It's just when it comes to finances, it's just in this life, it is a good feeling. It is a great opportunity because the fact that you're still alive, you still have a purpose. You still have the opportunity to live the kind of life you want to live. You still have the opportunity to live an abundant life for yourself. You know, you just got to put in the work. You know, it's not easy. It's easier said than done. It takes a lot of hard work to get the things you want out of life. And yes, you can work smarter rather than harder. There are strategies for you to reach success, but it still requires hard work though. It still requires a lot of effort. It requires a lot of discipline, you know. And this one makes life extremely challenging because in order for us to get to where we want and need to go, we have to sacrifice certain things. We have to let go of stuff that's hindering us and that's blocking us from reaching our success and the type of life we want to live, you know. So it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes time to do that, you know. But like I said, as long as you have a vision, as long as you have faith, you will get what you want. You just got to be consistent and persistent. I think faith is extremely important, you know, because you can put in all the work you want and shit may not happen for you. But as long as you have that faith, as long as you have that tunnel vision, you won't be phased. Nothing will phase you like that. And you have a lot more motivation and inspiration to go for the things you want out of life, you know. Also, let's talk about time speeding up, right? Now, it is a fucking trip because, like, you can't really do shit without, because time is speeding up, so you can't really get the things you want out of life, out of your day-to-day tasks finished. Since time is speeding up so fast, I'm trying to adjust. I'm trying to, like, have different strategies on what I need to do to complete certain tasks throughout the day, you know. And if you're struggling with time speeding up, try to find different strategies. Try to what's the word? Damn, I forgot the word. Try to adjust your day-to-day tasks and your day-to-day schedules so you can make your days a lot easier, you know. Try not to fill up your days with too much. Try to fill up your days that's at least enough to the point where you know you're able to get them finished, you know. And make sure your day-to-day tasks line up with your midterm goals and your long-term goals. Now, of course, with life, you know, some people have family, some people have loved ones, some people got other stuff they need to take care of, such as they got to run some errands, they got to spend time with their boyfriend, they got to spend time with their girlfriend, their wife, husband, their kids. So it gets tricky, you know, but just try to find ways to adjust. If you feel like, if you think you're going crazy, or if you feel like you're confused, if you feel like the days are going by faster, just know that you're not alone. And, like, yes, the days and time are speeding up extremely fast, and it is frustrating, you know, but he's got to power through it. It's a spiritual thing, you know, but who knows why time is speeding up, honestly, but it is what it is. He's got to adjust, you know, fuck it. But also, money is extremely, I feel like money is a blessing for the right types of people. Well, it's a blessing for everyone, because money, unfortunately, in this society, in this matrix we're living in, money is extremely important, and you need money to survive. And honestly, you need money so you could do the things you want out of life, so you can have a good experience. Money also helps save lives as well. For example, these fucking hospitals cost so much money. Healthcare costs so much money. A lot of people are in student debt. These colleges and these universities cost so much money. And when you're able to make a lot of money, those things won't be a problem. There's people who are able to still be alive and save other people's lives because of money, because they have enough money to pay for health care, to pay for, like, high advanced health cares through these hospitals and shit. Some people spend thousands of dollars on their pets so they can survive when their pets are sick. Some people are able to pay off their car insurance, you know, because of money. So money is extremely important in this society, in this matrix. So if you're watching this, one of the goals is to try to figure out as much ways to manifest the things you want out of life. Try to do whatever it takes. In my next video, I'll make a video on different YouTubers who talk about law of attractions and who talk about manifestations, and I will leave their links down below on my channel so people will know more about these channels, because I feel like the people I'm learning from is extremely important. These guys their channels are legit. You just got to put in the work. If you're not putting in the work, if you're not taking heed, if you're not taking the right actions, you're not gonna manifest anything. So you got to do whatever it takes to learn how to manifest, to take care of your bodies. Always have a healthy body. Always set goals throughout the day. Set your long-term goals. Know what you want. Know what you don't want. It can come through work, career, people, who you surround yourself with. Again, health is extremely important, because if your health is not straight, how are you able to have the energy to do what you want out of life? How do you have the energy to perform extremely well for your career? You know, health is extremely important. Always take care of your health. Make sure you get some exercise in. Stay disciplined. And obviously, it's easier said than done. It's not easy at all. You know, and there's a saying: if it was easy, everyone would do it. Life is not easy. Life is such a hassle. Honestly, it's not life itself. It's just the society. It's just how this world is set up. Everything, because we're enslaved. We can't do shit without money. You can't even eat the right types of foods and drink water without money. You gotta pay for a water bill, bro. You see how crazy that is? Now imagine being in a world where we're enslaved, which we are. We're enslaved. Everything is restricted. You can't do shit without money. You know, and not even that, but like now there have been reports of like food getting poisoned, or like there's a lot of chemtrails, pesticides, and GMO foods and shit. So like even when you do eat, it's still bad for you, you know. But I don't know. I'm just saying some bullshit, but it is annoying how like the more you want out of life, the more work you got to put in. But it's not even just about that. It's just more so like there's just so much fucking restrictions when it comes to this society. We're born into this world, and we know nothing about how much we're enslaved. We know nothing about world corruptions. As a collective, we're just now knowing about corruptions and money restrictions. Schools never taught us about this shit because the government runs these fucking schools, these elites. Who's ever in charge of this society, who's ever in charge of controlling all the enslavement, and they're responsible for these school systems. So it makes sense that these school systems aren't teaching about corruption. They're not teaching kids about how fucking enslaved we are, how much money restricts you. Basically. But these schools never talk about this shit. I never learned. I don't even remember schools teaching me about this shit, man. But they're not gonna teach these kids, these high school kids, these middle schoolers, even college kids about world corruption. They're not. You know, it's bullshit. You know, but it is what it is, man. This society, this world is, in my opinion, the main intentions for this world is to dumb a lot of people down, is to withhold a lot of people from the proper information. This is why you have so much traumatized people in this world. A lot of people are in pain. A lot of people are coming from dysfunctional families and shit. This world is so out of whack. It's so out of place, because this society is unstable. And who's ever controlling this society, they're fucking evil, and they need to get dealt with, man. So it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.